It's time for live Oskaloosa Indians baseball on the No Coast Network. And now, live Oskaloosa Indians baseball action on the No Coast Network.
And a very good evening from Oskaloosa High School, where we've got two pretty hot baseball teams scoring off tonight as the Oskaloosa Indians host the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lancello along with Coy Snakenberg. Thanks for joining us here on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network and KBOEradio.com, where we've got video of tonight's game for you. Mentioned a couple of teams that are really hot. Dallas Center Grimes comes in with a 7-game winning streak. They've won 9 of their last 10. Oskaloosa had a 6-game winning streak snapped last night in the second game of their doubleheader again at Grinnell. But the Indians have won 9 of their last 11.
Yeah, Joe, we got two really hot teams, and just picking back off the last game at Grinnell, I talked to Ryan Yates, who pitched last night for them in the first game, and he was just telling me that they dominated. They were hitting off their ace pitcher. Ryan had them at a goose egg going into 6 innings, and they just played really well. Heading into that second game, the Grinnell pitcher kind of held them, over control the whole time, and the Indians just fell short. So the Indians coming through and, playing really well as well. And DCG as well. So I'm excited. We got the top 2 teams in the conference. A leader will be decided by the end of the night. So exciting times.
Dallas Center Grimes 9-2 in conference play. They were able to get their games in last night, and Newton may wish they hadn't. The Mustangs winning 11-3 and 7-1. Oskaloosa winning the first game at Grinnell 4-1 and losing the nightcap 3-1. It'll be Colton Butler, a left-hander, starting for Oskaloosa tonight. And Dallas Center Grimes, a team that's got some pretty good pitching, will be going with Garrett Anderson. He's got a record of 4-2 on the season. Colton Butler 3-1 with 2 saves. We'll run down the starting lineups when we come back to Oskaloosa High School in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Welcome back to Oskaloosa High School. Joe Lancello and Coy Snakenberg with you. Oskaloosa Indians baseball getting ready to take on Dallas Center Grimes. the Mustangs leading the Little Hawkeye Conference at 9-2. Oskaloosa is next in line at 8-4. A game and a half difference between the two teams. So a win for Oskaloosa tonight would tighten things up once again. Dallas Center Grimes still has a game in hand. But the bottom line is Dallas Center Grimes would have to win that game. Let's see what happens tonight. First of all, the starting lineup for Dallas Center Grimes, the Mustangs, will have Isaac Boley leading off and playing left field. Batting second, the third baseman, Zach Beckman. Batting third in right field, Bryce Jermeyer. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, Logan Smith, and he'll be batting for the pitcher, Garrett Anderson. Hitting fifth for Dallas Center Grimes, first baseman Cody Hall. Batting sixth at second base, Kyle Ensley. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brady Nicolette. Hitting eighth, the catcher, Cole Wessling. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Chase Stratton. Byron Payton's lineup for Dallas Center Grimes, Boley, Beckman, and Jermeyer, Smith, Hall, and Ensley, and Nicolette, Wessling, and Stratton. Now for the Oskaloosa Indians, Wyatt Creer will be leading off and playing right field. Batting second at first base, Ryan Yates. Batting third, the center fielder, Tyler Miller. Hitting cleanup, the pitcher, Colton Butler. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Noah Van Veldhuizen. Hitting sixth for Oskaloosa, playing second base tonight, is Cole Kraber. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Will Schultz. Hitting eighth, the catcher, Charlie North. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Cale Bollinger. And he'll be batting for the left fielder, Carson Jensko. Nick Dykstra, who usually is the left fielder for the Indians, not here tonight. He's over at Iowa State University getting oriented.
Yep, Nick's had a long, stressful day, I bet, or a long, boring day, but informational day. So the boys are missing him out there tonight, but I'm sure Carson, a freshman, is going to step up to the plate and have a good game.
Bill Allman, the coach of Oskaloosa, 12-5 on the season, 8-4 in the conference. Again, the Oskaloosa lineup, Creer, Yates, and Miller, Butler, Van Veldhuizen, and Kraber, Schultz, North, and Bollinger. Actually, the coach is now approaching home plate with the lineup cards. Byron Payton for Dallas Center Grimes and Bill Allman for Oskaloosa. Games last night in the Little Hawkeye Conference, in case you missed them. Pella was only able to get in one of their scheduled two games with Pella Christian, and it was the Dutch over the Eagles 10-0. And Indianola likewise only able to get in one of two scheduled games. Indianola defeating Norwalk 2-0. So our standings in the Little Hawkeye going into tonight, Dallas Center Grimes on top at 9-2, Oskaloosa next at 8-4. Then Indianola third at 7-3. Grinnell into fourth place at 6-5. Norwalk is fifth at 5-5. Pella Christian next at 5-6. Pella in seventh at 3-7. And then Newton in the basement at 0-11.
Yeah, it's crazy, Joe. Just Monday at the PC game, we were talking, and we had teams scrambled around and are in different places tonight. So that just tells you how tight the Little Hawkeye Conference is. Going into tonight, though, I'm really excited because right now you have the series for Indians and DCG split, as DCG took the first game, winning 2-1, and Oski won the second game 9-0. So tonight we're going to find out who's going to be the champion of this series. And honestly, with a win like that, you're going to find out who's the alpha in this tough conference. So very big game for the Indians tonight.
And that was a doubleheader. Those two games I mentioned back on June the 5th. Logan Smith pitched a two-hitter in Dallas Center Grimes' 2-1 victory in that first game. That was where he outdueled Ryan Yates. That would have been a great game to see. Oh, yeah. Then the Indians won the nightcap 9-0, giving up 7 unearned, or actually the Indians scored 7 unearned runs. And that brings us to our keys of the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. Key number 1 is going to be defense. Dallas Center Grimes, 41 errors on the season. That's an average of almost 2 a game. The Indians have cut down their mistakes. They've only conceded 18 errors in 17 games. That's 1 a game. That's going to be a big difference. Next factor, once again, the running game. Dallas Center Grimes hasn't seen a great deal, and actually their catcher Cole Wessling has only thrown out 4 out of 27 base stealers. So it's going to be a key for them to hold runners on and see if the Indians can take advantage of things there. And again, another key too is going to be fatigue, because this is going to be, for Oskaloosa, their 5th game in 4 days. Dallas Center Grimes, their 4th in 4 days. They had Tuesday off, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, with fatigue, Joe, you know, it's a good thing playing all these games, because we're still on that hot streak, but also, you know, you're going to be able to see the wear on the bodies. You know, running the bases might be a little slow. Defending might be a little bit slower, but the Indians and Coach Allman have done a great job as conserving the pitches, which Colton Butler hasn't pitched basically at all this week. So we do have a conserved pitcher, so that's benefiting the Indians for sure tonight.
Colton did go in 2/3 against Knoxville on Tuesday to get a save in that game, which the Indians won 9-8. We'll have the first pitch as Oskaloosa takes on Dallas Center Grimes. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Oskaloosa Indians taking the field for tonight's home game against Dallas Center Grimes. As Coy Snakenberg mentioned a couple of moments ago, the team split a doubleheader at Dallas Center Grimes back on June the 5th. The Mustangs win in the first game 2-0, and Oskaloosa the nightcap 9-0. Noah Van Veldhuizen got the win in that second game. And Colton Butler actually had a nice game offensively with a couple of doubles and 3 runs batted in. And the left-hander Colton Butler is on the mound for Oskaloosa. The junior 3-1 on the season. He's got 2 saves and a very good 0.31 earned run average. This will be Colton's 9th game of the year, his 4th start. He's pitched 22 1/3 innings, given up 12 hits, 5 runs, just 1 earned. He's walked 7 and struck out 21.
Yeah, Butler is pretty prime fit for tonight's game. It's a big game against DCG, and he's been in plenty of big games so far this season. He had the start against Grinnell in the first game of the doubleheader about 1 month ago, and he's fit for the mound. He knows what he's doing. He's really comfortable up there, and he's arguably, him and Yates are the two most consistent pitchers on the team.
Isaac Boley, the left fielder, stands in for the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs, wearing blackish gray shirts, white numbers, white and red trim, gray pants with red and white trim, red caps with a horseshoe on the front. Lefty to righty, first pitch. Boley swings and hits it foul out of play to the right for strike one. Boley hitting .358 on the season, 1 home run, 7 runs batted in. Leads the team in runs scored with 16. He's got 6 doubles, and he's also been hit by a pitch 6 times. The 0-1, Butler with an off-speed pitch, just missing 1-1. Charlie North behind the plate for the Indians. The 1-1, just missed low, 2-1. Ryan Yates playing at first base tonight for Oskaloosa. Cole Kraber at second, Will Schultz at short, Noah Van Veldhuizen at third. Butler, who works out of the stretch, deals 2-1, and that missed inside 3-1.
Now he's got to work himself back in it, Joe.
Carson Junsko playing in left field tonight for the Indians. Tyler Miller in center, and Wyatt Career in right. The 3-1, ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Boley will bring up the third baseman, Zach Beckman. It's spelled B-E-E-K-M-A-N-N, but it's pronounced Beckman. Left-handed hitter hitting .244, 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. 4 doubles on the season, and of his 10 hits, 6 are for extra bases. Boley gets a lead off first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Boley 3 out of 4 is a base stealer. As he takes his lead off first, Ryan Yates holding with the runner at first. Beckman showing bunt and wound up being an excuse me bunt, fouled it off toward the third base side, 0-2.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't mean to do that one right there, Joe. Kind of put him in an awkward position.
Self-defense.
Yep.
Beckman stands back in the left-hand batter's box. The 0-2, curve outside, way outside. Charlie North had to come into the right-hand batter's box to block that ball and keep Boley from advancing. And it's now 1-2 to Zach Beckman. Lefty against lefty. Butler's 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Went after a high one. And the first strikeout for Colton Butler. One down, still a runner on first. This brings up the right fielder, Bryce Jeremiah. Right-handed batter hitting .268, no homers, 12 runs batted in. Boley with the lead off first. And a swing and a miss by Jeremiah, strike 1.
Jeremiah's kind of got a tight stance in the batter's box, so let's see if Butler can find out some weaknesses and attack points.
0-1 pitches high, 1-1. Beckman stands, or excuse me, Jeremiah stands back in the right-hand batter's box and also kind of close to the plate. The 1-1 swung on and fouled out of here to the right, 1-2. Designated hitter Logan Smith is on deck for the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. Butler out of the stretch, the 1-2 swung on and fouled over the backstop, straight back, and the count holds at 1-2. Indians, Jensko playing deep in left field. Tyler Miller a step or two back in center. The runner goes, pitches low, throw to second is not in time. And Isaac Boley has his 4th stolen base of the year.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder. I was thinking if DCG going to play pretty conservative tonight, not getting that first steal yet, but they sent him right on that play. Charlie's now tying his shoe.
2-2 the count now on Bryce Jeremiah. Spelled J-E-R-M-I-E-R. Jeremiah, he's a junior. Butler still out of the stretch. the left-hander to the right-hander. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled. Just cleared the backstop, and it's still 2-2.
Another pitch. Count remains 2-2.
Kraber, the second baseman, near the bag for now to fake a pickoff. Now dashes back in position. And the 2-2 pitch just outside 3-2.
Charlie tried to get the frame right there. Good try by him. Blue wasn't selling for it, though.
Larry Djokovic, the plate umpire tonight. 3-2 pitch, hit high in the air into right center field. Tyler Miller coming over. He will make the catcher out, number 2. And Boley will stay at second, and he took a couple of steps back, and a quick throw from Tyler Miller almost picked Boley off.
Boley was trying to doing the old dancing with the devil right there. Couldn't decide if he was going to tag or not. Smart play by Tyler. Either way, he wasn't getting to third.
Threw it quickly to Will Schultz, and the tag just missed. So Boley saw the runner at second on 2 down. This brings up the DH Logan Smith, who looks at strike 1. Smith, a junior, hitting .268, 1 home run, 12 runs batted in, 4 doubles. But his real value to this team is on the mound.
Yeah, Logan's their stud pitcher, actually going D1 to South Dakota State to be a jackrabbit.
Here's a swing and a drive foul down the left field line. Count goes 0-2.
Yeah, Joe, we like to call that hit a long strike right there.
Now Colton's got a head of a couple of guys 0-2 earlier this inning. See if he can finish off Smith here. Lefty to righty. Boley with a leadoff second.
Got him.
Oh, check that. That was a 1-1 pitch. Yep. I beg your pardon. Now there's a swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Colton threw the nice change of speed pitch right there. Making sure Smith gets nothing clean.
1-2 off-speed pitch, just missed low. 2-2.
Yeah, good look by Colton right there. He's comfortable on the mound right now. He's taking his time, staying composed. Colton knows what he's about to do right here. Charlie gives him the sign. Got deuces on the board right now.
Butler with a look at second, swing and a chop, foul off the plate, and the count will hold it 2-2.
Count remains 2-2.
Indians straight away in the outfield, but Jensko playing a couple of steps deep. And Tyler Miller a step or two toward left center. 2-2. Hit high in the air to center field. Tyler Miller with the hands up, couple of steps in, makes the grab to retire the side. Dallas Center Grimes get a leadoff walk. That's all. 1 runner left. After a half inning, Dallas Center Grimes nothing. Oskaloosa coming to bat. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the NoCoast Network.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Why is C First Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined C First because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
Oskaloosa come to bat in the bottom of the first inning, no score. Getting ready to face left-hander Garrett Anderson with a 4-2 record and a 2.24 earned run average. This will be his 7th game of the year. All of them have been starts. He's gone 34 1/3 innings, given up 35 hits, 13 runs, 11 earned. He's walked 5 and struck out 25. Opponents hitting .240 against the stocky left-hander.
Yep, this isn't their ace pitcher, but from word from Ryan Yates this morning, they got 2 really good pitchers, and he's their second guy behind Smith. So Indians are going up against a good, solid pitcher, but you know what? The Little Hawkeye Conference is full of solid pitchers, and they've seen basically the best. So the Indians should be alive and ready, and hopefully keep this batting spree on fire still.
Wyatt Creer, the right fielder, stands in and looks at strike one. Wyatt hitting .415 on the year. No homers, 11 runs batted in, 6 doubles, 17 runs scored. He's also 14 of 14 on the bases. Anderson, the left-hander, will work from the stretch. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Count goes to 0-2.
Yeah, the Dallas Center Grimes aces are Logan Smith and Zach Beckman. They went last night. But Anderson is number 3, is not bad. Here's a curve that floats outside 1-2. That was an interesting move there. It looked like he kicked his lead leg another time in the air before he actually landed and threw the ball. The 1-2. Outside and low, 2-2, blocked well by the catcher Cole Wessing. Cody Hall at first base for Dallas Center Grimes. Kyle Inslee at second, Brady Nicolette at short, and Zach Beckman at third. Creer, the left-hand batter, slightly open stance. 2-2 pitch. Again sails outside, 3-2. Seems like they're wanting White to try to bite on one of those pitches, and he's not doing it. Boley, the left fielder, giving a whole bunch of room down the left field line. And also playing shallow. The 3-2 to Creer, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Anderson starts with a strikeout. 1 down for the Indians in the bottom of the second. This will bring up the first baseman, Ryan Yates. Ryan hitting .308 on the season, 1 home run, 14 runs batted in, 3 doubles on the season. Tall right-hand batter stands in. And Anderson's pitch. Missed inside for ball 1. Anderson's delivery is kind of a slow one, just very slow and deliberate, at least his footwork. 1-0. Caught the outside corner, 1-1. I mentioned Larry DeCovis is the plate umpire. Patrick Mekawan is on the bases. Dallas Center Grimes deep in the infield. The 1-1 pitch, off-speed pitch grounded to short. Nicolette has it, throws to first in time for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down for the Indians. Still scoreless in the bottom of the first. This brings up center fielder Tyler Miller. Tyler hitting .396, 1 homer, 10 runs batted in, 2 doubles and 2 triples on the year. Right-hand batter against the left-hander, Garrett Anderson. Miller waves the bat. Off-speed pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Pitcher Colton Butler on deck for the Indians.
Yeah, Anderson's ball has some weird movement to it as well when it's up in the air.
The 0-1. Swung on, hit a line drive up the middle for a base hit. And the Indians with their first base runner of the night.
Yep, Tyler's basically doing what he's been doing all year long and just hitting solid balls, primarily just down center line. So good for Tyler. We got a assassin on base runner now on base, so let's get him moving.
Tyler 11 of 14 on the year as a base stealer. He's got a good lead at first. And Anderson will throw to first, and Tyler's back standing. Pitcher Colton Butler now stands in for the Indians. He's hitting an even .300. No home runs, 9 runs batted in. 7 doubles on the year. And a .500 on base percentage. And he looks at strike 1. Meaning he's getting on base every other time he comes to bat, via hit or a walk.
Yeah, Butler has just been crushing the ball as of lately.
The 0-1 off-speed pitch floats high, 1-1. Dallison or Grimes playing Butler straight away. Here's a swing and a foul back out of here to the left. Count goes 1-2.
Yeah, and Anderson's release, it's kind of a mix of a over-the-shoulder throw, but kind of it looks like it's got some sidearm action in it as well. So not a usual pitcher on the mound right now.
1-2 pitch, grounded foul down the first base side, and we'll do it again, 1-2. It's not necessarily how fast a ball gets to home plate, it's how much movement it is between the time it leaves the pitcher's hand and gets to the catcher's mitt. Anderson with a throw to first, and again Tyler Miller back standing.
Yeah, and the lefty pitcher always going to make it tough for a first base runner to get a nice lead. He's facing right at him.
Hall, the first baseman, holding with the runner. Here's a swing and a ball in the short left field. Three players converge, and it's the left fielder, Isaac Boley, who makes the grab. Almost ran into his shortstop, Brady Nicollet. That retires the side. No runs, one hit for the Indians, one runner left. After one, Dallas Center Grimes nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
We go to the top of the second. No score between Oskaloosa and Dallas Center Grimes. And the Mustangs will send up first baseman Cody Hall, the number 5 batter in their order, followed by second baseman Kyle Inslee and shortstop Brady Nicollet. Hall, a right-hand batter, hitting .275, no homers, 10 runs batted in. Stands deep in the right-hand batter's box and looks at a pitch that just caught the outside corner for strike one. And quite just between innings, we're talking about the unusual delivery of Dallas Center Grimes pitcher Garrett Anderson. Here's a swing and a ground ball through the hole on the right side for a base hit. And Hall has the Mustangs' first hit of the season. The first hit of the night, a single to right.
Yeah, as you were saying, Joe, the pitcher Anderson, when he lifts his leg, it looks like he almost taps it back down on the ground. And Coach Allman was out there talking to the base ump to question if that's even a legal move. Is it a balk pitch or something? But it looks like we'll find out next inning what the verdict of it is.
Hall with the lead off first. Now shortstop Brady Nicollet bunts between the mound and first. Butler off the mound to throw to Yates, covering for the out and the sacrifice. 1-3 you score that, and Hall will go to second. Inslee came in batting .255 with no homers and 9 runs batted in. Now this brings up the shortstop Brady Nicollet. Right-hand batting senior, hitting .261, no homers, 3 runs batted in. And Hall, the first, I was going to say the first base runner to reach second base, but DCG had a runner get to second in the first inning and was left stranded there. First pitch from Butler is outside ball 1. Butler, the left-hander from the stretch. Misses high 2-0.
Yeah, with a runner already in scoring position, the Indians got to go with our keys and just play solid defense right there and limit a runner to advance towards home right now here with only 1 out in the inning.
2-0 pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Gents go deep in left field. Miller a couple of steps over toward left center. 2-1 pitch, grounded right to the third baseman Van Veldhuizen. Looks the runner back at second, throws to first a little high, but Yates able to snake it for out number 2.
Yep, what a great play by Noah. He's very good at third base with his throws. He can make the throw to first very easily. And got a little bit lucky there with the tall first baseman Yates, as it was an easy catch for him. But good play to halt the runner at second to not go towards third, and exactly what the Indians needed to do, just get one more out to secure the inning.
Cole Wessling, the catcher, stands in for the Mustangs, and he looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Wessling, a junior, hitting 167, no home runs, 2 runs batted in. Hall, the runner, on second with 2 away. No score, top of the second with 2 down. Butler's 1-0. Just missed inside 2-0. Center fielder Chase Stratton on deck for Dallas Center Grimes. Butler's 2-0, swinging a foul into the screen, 2-1. Not much of a breeze tonight. The flag is moving just a little bit. And we've got partly cloudy skies, so a very nice night for baseball here in Oskaloosa.
With this type of year, any night it's not raining, Joe, is a good night for baseball, it seems like.
Here's a swing and a pop into foul territory on the right side. And Ryan Yates, the first baseman, takes advantage of all the room to make the grab to retire the side.
Great play by Ryan with that extra distance between the foul and the fence. Way to use all the length, make it out.
Dallas Center Grimes in the second. A leadoff single, nothing else. They leave a runner. Mustangs have stranded 2 after an inning and a half. It's Dallas Center Grimes nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Oskaloosa come to bat in the bottom of the second. No score between the Indians and Dallas Center Grimes. Third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen to lead off for the Indians. He'll be followed by second baseman Cole Kraber and shortstop Will Schultz, the 5-6-7 hitters for Oskaloosa. Van Veldhuizen, right-handed batter against the left-hander Garrett Anderson. Ooh. Swings to the first pitch, drives it into right center field. The center fielder, Chase Stratton, comes over and makes the grab for out number 1.
Yeah, that ball's got some weird spin on it on the pitch. Noah just hit it clear on the end of the bat. Good play by the center fielder from DCG just to run up and make the routine fly ball catch.
Noah hitting .294 before that at bat, 2 homers and 13 runs batted in. Now second baseman Cole Kraber stands in, right-handed batter against the left-hander Anderson. And a slow pitch misses low ball 1. Kraber hitting .292, 1 homer, 6 runs batted in. Strong right-handed batter. Anderson taking his time, the 1-0 outside 2-0. Dallas Center Grimes deep in the infield except for Beckman at third base, who's a step or two in front of the grass, and now he starts to back up. 2-0 pitch, swung on, hit past the third baseman, into left field for a base hit. Beckman taking a couple of steps over, wasn't able to come up with it.
Great hit by Cole Kraber, trying to lighten some energy for these Indians right now with the bats. Good hit to get it right past the third baseman.
So a 1-out single for Kraber. The second hit of the day for the Indians brings up shortstop Will Schultz. The freshman hitting .128, 1 homer, 2 runs batted in. Kraber is also 8 of 10 at the base stealer. He's got a good lead out first. Anderson, very deliberate out of the stretch. Misses low, ball 1. Just kind of slowly nodding his head up and down.
Oh yeah, Anderson's taking full control when he's up on the mount. He's gonna determine the pace of this game when he's up there. Yeah, just like we said.
And now a throw to first, and Kraber dives back in.
Trying to get him to fall asleep a little bit on his slow windup right there.
Reminds almost like a bobblehead.
Oh yeah.
Except a lot slower. The 1-0, in for a strike, 1-1.
His speed's very deliberate, though. You can tell what he's going to do.
His body speed, at least when he's nodding, his head is slow. Dallas and Grimes straight away in the outfield. The 1-1. Schultz, line drive off the third baseman's glove into left field for a base hit. Kraber will make the turn at second and go back to the base. That was not an easy catch for the third baseman to try to make.
No, the Indians are putting some pressure on the third baseman right now with 2 back-to-back hits getting past him. So well done with that. They're timing the ball a little bit early, getting the swing ahead of the pitch, bringing it to third base, and it's getting past. So good job by the Indians, Kraber and Will Schultz.
Back-to-back singles for the Indians with 1 out. This brings up catcher Charlie North, right-hand batter. And he looks at strike 1. Charlie hitting .277 on the year. No home runs, 12 runs batted in.
Yeah, and you got Kraber at second in scoring position, and he's a very aggressive base runner, so this is good if Charlie can put it in the outfield.
Off-speed pitch in for a strike, 0-2. Looked like a slider.
0-2 on North.
Not a lot of curve, but just enough.
Yep, now you got to protect Charlie. Anything close.
North, the freshman, right-hand batter, open stance against the left-hander Garrett Anderson. No score, bottom of the second. Indians threatening with runners on first and second and 1 out. The 0-2 swing and a miss, strike 3. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. Second strikeout for Garrett Anderson. That's 2 down for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the second. This brings up Cale Bollinger, the designated hitter tonight. Cale 1 for 9 on the season. At the plate, no home runs, 2 runs batted in.
Bollinger being the designated hitter, you can definitely tell Bill Allman has been thinking about games in advance, as he's had Carson Jensko, Bollinger all play several minutes this week, several innings. So you can tell he's kind of knew this was going to happen, going 5 games in 4 days. So smart coaching by him, and way to think on the fly and think in advance as well.
Bollinger swings and misses on an inside pitch, 0-1. Bollinger batting for Carson Jensko, the left fielder. Curve misses outside, 1-1. Again, Nick Dykstra, the normal left fielder for the Indians, not here today. He's got orientation at Iowa State University. Wonder if he's trying to get Cyclone season tickets. Here's a swing and a ball line to the right side. The first baseman, Hall, picks it up on a bounce and runs to the bag to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits for the Indians. They leave 2. They've stranded 3 after 2 innings. It's still Indians nothing, Dallas Center Grimes nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
After 2 innings, Dallas Center Grimes, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Oskaloosa, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. We go to the top of the third, and the leadoff batter, Chase Stratton, bunts a ball foul down the third base side for strike 1. Stratton, a left-handed batting junior, hitting .216 on the year. No homers, 3 runs batted in.
Yeah, Noah tried to make an attempt to snag that ball as it was a bad bunt.
It was too high. Next pitch inside, 1-1. Stratton followed by left fielder Isaac Boley and third baseman Zach Beckman in the top of the third for Dallas Center Grimes.
Stratton tried to beg for a hit by pitch call right there. Umpire wasn't falling for it.
The 1-1 missed inside, 2-1.
Colton certainly going for the inside pitch though, by the looks of it.
Lefty against lefty. 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2.
Count evens at 2-2 for Stratton.
Indians straight away in the outfield. Jensko maybe a step back in left field. Everybody else pretty much normal depth. And North has to block the 2-2 pitch low, and it's 3-2 now to Chase Stratton. Dallas Center Grimes leading Oskaloosa by a game and a half in the Little Hawkeye Conference going into today. 3-2 pitch, high ball 4. Second walk that Colton Butler is allowed. And for the third straight inning, Dallas Center Grimes gets the leadoff man on.
Leadoff hitter, number 6, left fielder Isaac Boley.
Do that too often, and you're likely to give up runs. This brings up the top of the order in left fielder Isaac Boley, who walked his first time up. Stratton is 3 for 3 as a base stealer. Short lead off first. First pitch to Boley is inside, ball 1. Boley, left-hand batter, sends back in the box. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Swing so violent he lost his balance at the plate, and the count evens 1-1.
Yeah, it was kind of a out-of-control swing right there. Didn't really have a good load in the front foot.
Butler with a look at first. Pitch is low, and it gets away from Charlie North. That will allow Stratton to go to second.
Stratton advances to second on the pass ball.
Got to be careful here now.
That'll be scored a pass ball. So once again, Dallas Center Grimes getting a runner to second with nobody out. And the count 2-1 to Isaac Boley. Pitch swung on and hit slowly in front of the second base bag. Picked up by Schultz. A throw to first in time for the out.
Great play by Will as that ball kind of was hit awkwardly off the bat, and when it hit the ground it kind of dropped, so Will had to pre-plan that in the air. And you know, the Indians are fortunate that the second base runner is still there and didn't advance to third with only 1 out, so the Indians still got to play solid defense. Can't afford anything non-smart, but
he had to be careful the ball didn't hit him.
Yeah, exactly.
Now the first pitch to Zach Beckman is high in the air to left side.
Room.
Van Veldhuizen with plenty of room in foul territory for the grab, and out number 2.
Exactly what you needed defensively wise. Both Ryan and Noah now getting some nice foul ball outs. That's sort of the benefit playing at Oski High is, you know, the foul territory is just so wide.
And forget what's on your computer. Those are the pop-ups people want to see. Now Bryce Jeremiah looks at strike 1. The Dallas Center Grimes right fielder fly to center his first time up. Butler is 0-1, outside 1-1.
Count evens at 1-1.
Stratton stole the runner on second, now with 2 out.
You can tell Charlie's been working on his frames right there. Another good frame by Charlie. Just didn't get the call.
Ooh. Butler's 1-1, just missed low and away, 2-1. Designated hitter Logan Smith on deck for Dallas Center Grimes. No score, top of the third. Stratton on second with 2 down. And the 2-1 pitch, off-speed pitch, swing and a miss.
I like watching Butler pitch when he's on the mound. He'll walk around the mound, calm himself down, get back focused in, and delivers the pitch. He's just a fun pitcher to watch.
Butler's 2-2 curve.
Oh,
missed outside 3-2. Colton was halfway to the Indians' dugout on the first base side.
He wanted the call, Joe.
I've seen hitters make that kind of a move, but not a pitcher before.
It was a good pitch, just barely missed.
The 3-2.
Oh.
Outside ball 4. Third walk Butler has allowed, and now Dallas Center Grimes runners on first and second with 2 down. Brings up the DH Logan Smith, who fly to center his first time up.
Charlie going up there, talking to him, say, yeah, the umpire's going to be a little bit tighter with the calls. Just do your thing. Deliver strikes.
Indians out holding with the runner Jeremiah at first. Stratton the runner on second. Butler's first pitch, swung on, fouled into the screen, strike 1.
Smith was right on it. Just a little bit underneath the ball. Good swing, though.
Gents go deep in left field. Miller a couple of steps over toward left center. The 0-1. Low and away. Nice block by North, and the count evens 1-1 to Logan Smith.
Yeah, Smith doesn't even have an open stance. He's just straight in the box.
Scoreless game on the top of the third. The 1-1 fouled into the screen again, 1-2.
He's kind of dipping a little bit, going underneath the ball with his hits. So I have a feeling, I don't know how many home runs he's got, but I'm sure he's had a couple because he's swinging for the fences a little bit.
He's got 4 doubles and 1 home run.
There you go.
The 1-2. Swung on, fouled out here to the right, and the count holds at 1-2.
Colton's doing a good job battling him right now, not giving him the same look, keeping him on his toes. Hopefully he's got good defense to back him up if the ball's hit. 2 outs, force anywhere, get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 2 down. The 1-2 pitch. Change speeds, just missed outside. 2-2.
Yeah, you can definitely tell Butler's getting a little bit frustrated with these calls, but he'll walk around the mound. He'll calm himself back down. Now
time called.
Yep, time on the batter.
No score between the Indians and Dallas Center Grimes. The Mustangs have won 7 straight and 9 of their last 10. Oskaloosa's won 9 of their last 11. Here's a swing, ground ball right to Van Veldhuizen into third. He'll run to the bag for the force play. Smith with a fielder's choice, and that will retire the side. No runs for Dallas Center Grimes. They had no hits. They had a couple of walks, and they left 2. Mustangs have stranded 4 after 2.5 innings. It's still Dallas Center Grimes nothing, Oskaloosa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Indians dodge a bullet in the top half of the third as Dallas Center Grimes had 2 runners on. But it's still a scoreless game, and now the Indians with the top of their batting order in the bottom of the third of a scoreless game. Wyatt Creer, the right fielder, standing in. He struck out his first time up. Creer followed by first baseman Ryan Yates and center fielder Tyler Miller. Garrett Anderson, the left-hander, Throws high, and Wyatt had to duck away from that one for ball one.
Yeah, he was going for the headshot kill right there.
Beckman up on the grass at third. The 1-0. Just outside 2-0. Wyatt with a half a swing. It looked like he maybe had gotten a piece of that ball, but the plate umpire says no. Anderson, the left-hander, to the left-hander Creer. 2-0. Fastball missed inside 3-0.
Yeah, this umpire is being consistent with his calls at least. He's got a very tight strike zone.
May not agree with him, but if it's the same for both teams, that's fine. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1.
There you go, Joe.
Pitch was on the outside part of the plate, and Wyatt was a couple of steps toward first.
I have noticed, though, Anderson hasn't been doing the tap on when he lifts it up. He hasn't been bringing it back down.
Now the 3-1 pitch grounded slowly up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Fourth hit of the day for Oskaloosa, and Creer's first of the evening. So for the first time tonight, the Indians get the leadoff man on. Brings up first baseman Ryan Yates, who grounded to short his first time up.
Great hit by Wyatt, just right down line drive. And yeah, Anderson has been pitching with his just bringing his leg up. He doesn't bring it back down, so the umpire must have talked to him the previous inning before.
Beckman at third expecting a bunt. Yates delivers one, but it goes foul down the first baseline for strike one.
Yeah. Almost a really good bump by Ryan Yates, just right down that line. It creeped out at the end, but that makes it tough on the catcher because, you know, you have a runner right in front of you and first baseman. You're going to have to loft it over, and by then it might take some speed off the ball. So great bump by Ryan. He's got one strike. You might see it again here, or he might just, you know, swing as a regular batter would.
Creer a short lead off first. Anderson will throw to first, and Wyatt dives back in safely.
Back safely on the pickoff attempt.
Dallas center Grimes giving a lot of room in right field. Jeremiah is about a good 50 feet off the line. Creer goes now, off-speed pitch, throw to second, not in time. I don't know if Wyatt knew that pitch was coming, but that was the perfect one to run on because it was so slow.
Yeah, maybe Wyatt might have gotten hit by that ball at the end because the ball was kind of lined up right where he was when the ball went to the second baseman. But good speed by Wyatt. You know, you got the runner on scoring position with no outs, so it just puts good chances in the Indians' favors.
1-1 pitch to Yates. Ryan showing bunt again and bunts it between the mound and third. Anderson has it, throws to first, and just got him for the out. And on the play, Wyatt Creer goes to third with just one out.
Yep, but great play by Ryan Yates to move the runner on third. And if Tyler gets this in the green, Indians are going to go up a run. So great sacrifice by Ryan. It's the beauty of this sport is it's a team sport. You know, you got to take a sacrifice every once in a while. Looks like they're going to have a mound visit right now. Head coach for DCG.
Byron Payton coming out of the dugout.
Yeah, you really
and
like.
This is almost like the old-fashioned Kansas City Chiefs huddle, if you remember from the Hank Stram era when they won the Super Bowl in '69. Don't remind me who they beat, but they're just kind of lined up straight up, and where the quarterback would look at them, or the catcher in this case.
Yep. But you're really liking this if you're an Oski fan because, you know, you have Tyler up the bat, one of your best hitters, with Wyatt at third. So the Indians have a really good chance of going up 1-0 in this third inning. Now the umpire is going to tell him to time's up. Let's go play some ball. See what we can do.
With good speed at third.
After breaking the action, Indians have Creer at third base, bring to the plate.
Just one out, and Tyler Miller, the center fielder, stands in. He singled his first time up. Indians looking to break a scoreless game here in the bottom of the third. Beckman just in front of the grass, and the Mustangs playing halfway in the infield.
Yeah, they're playing tight in the infield. They're gonna
First pitch to Miller, low inside, ball one.
Looks like they're going to try and make a play, try and limit the score at home. That's probably what the head coach for DCG was talking to him about, saying, hey, let's not get a runner at home.
Miller, the right-handed batter against the left-hander Garrett Anderson. Here is a bunt. Toward the mound, a throw to the plate is wide. And Dallas center Grimes rather lucky that the ball hit the umpire. Otherwise, Miller could have really advanced. Instead, Tyler Miller has a run batted in. His career comes in to score from third, and Oskaloosa takes a 1-0 lead.
What a gutsy and smart call by head coach Bill Allman. You know, DCG is going to use their timeout to strategize the defensive plan. Well, Allman's going to talk to Miller and Creer, and they're going to have a strategy of their own, use that as their timeout. So very smart play by the runners and a great call by Bill Allman.
Miller gets a fielder's choice because they tried to get the runner at home and did not try to retire him as a base runner.
Good hit.
And here's Butler's swing on the first pitch, lines it into right field for a base hit.
Single to right field.
Hit so hard that Miller wasn't able to get past second, so the Indians again, 2 men on. That's 5 hits for the Indians. Runners on first and second with just 1 out and a run in already here in the bottom of the third.
Looks like Colton Butler is going to get swapped out for a pinch runner.
Courtesy runner is Colin Snitker, a freshman playing his first varsity game.
The pitcher, Colin Snitker.
Good experience for Colin playing a big game.
Now third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen stands in. He fly to center his first time up. Swinging a liner through the hole on the left side for a base hit.
They're on it, Joe. They're not going to send him at home. Great hit by Noah.
It was a good throw by Boley to home plate, but the Indians have the bases loaded and 1 out.
Yep, the boys are on him right now. Great inning for the Indians. With only 1 out, you got the bags full right now with Kraber up to bat.
Cole had a single his first time up. Indians with a chance to break things open here in the bottom of the third. 1 run in, bases loaded, and just 1 out. Anderson still on the stretch, and his pitch got the outside corner for strike 1. Anderson working from the first base side of the pitching rubber. Miller on third, Snitker on second, and Van Veldhuizen on first. Next pitch makes the count even 1-1.
I feel like he's closer to first base because a lot of the balls have gone around third baseman, so he's trying to make it tough on the right-handed batters to not round the ball.
And an off-speed pitch. Kraber just got a piece of that at the plate, and the count goes to 1-2.
Looked like it hit the catcher. The umpire's going to walk it to the pitcher. Give the catcher some time to recover.
It does take a lot of guts to play catcher because you are going to take more than your share of knocks.
Oh, yeah.
Be it from pitches, be it from base runners.
Sliding around on your knees. Oh, yeah. It's a tough job.
But somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it.
The 1-2 to Kraber. Curveball floats outside 2-2.
Joe, we're getting a nice angle from a top view of that curve, and that had some nasty spin on it.
Bases loaded, 2-2 to Kraber. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Cole going after something on the outside part of the plate. That's 2 down for the Indians now in the bottom of the third. And strikeout number 3 for Garrett Anderson.
You'd hate for the Indians to miss an opportunity to not get in more runs with the bases loaded right now. So
shortstop Will Schultz stands in. He looks at strike 1. Will had a single his first time up. Miller on third, Butler on second, Van Veldhuizen on first. Curve missed outside, 1-1.
Count evens at 1-1 on Schultz.
I think the scoreboard operator put the ball count up there just before the ball was halfway to the plate. That's how far outside that one looked. Anderson, the left-hander, to the right-hander, Will Schultz. Swing and a miss. Ball got away from the catcher, but not far enough for anybody to try to advance. And the count 1-2 on Will Schultz with catcher Charlie North on deck.
Yeah, Anderson he's just a strange pitcher. He doesn't have the same routine like normal pitchers do. He kind of held his leg up there for a solid half second and then went through with the release.
Is that called dazzling him with footwork?
Yeah, and then right there he just swung her around. So I don't know. That'd be a little bit tricky as a batter to focus in if the pitcher's always doing wonky stuff like that.
Next pitch to Will was outside 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch line in left field for a base hit. Miller will score. Here comes Snitker. Throw to the plate. Throw is up the line, and Snitker is safe. And the Indians with a 3-0 lead. Will Schultz with a big 2-run single. Van Veldhuizen will stop at second.
Oh, yeah.
3-0 Indians.
Allman likes doing that. He likes putting the pressure on the throwers in the outfield. He doesn't think high school outfielders are going to make a solid throw to the catcher, so he's going to send an extra runner. Good base running by the Indians to now go up 3-0 this inning.
Will Schultz now with 4 runs batted in on the season. This brings up catcher Charlie North with runners on second and third. Will went to second on the throw in, and so did Van Veldhuizen. And the first pitch to Charlie missed ball 1.
Like I said earlier, I talked to Ryan Yates, and he said one of the biggest things that's happened from the beginning of the year to now is they're having some crucial 2-out hits right now, the Indians are.
Charlie with a swing, bouncer to the third baseman. Beckman throws across in time for the out to retire the side. The Indians send 8 men to the plate. 3 of them score on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. The Indians have stranded 5. After 3, the Indians break the deadlock. It's Oskaloosa 3, Dallas Center Grimes nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion. Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Oskaloosa up 3-0 on Dallas Center Grimes as the Mustangs come to bat in the top of the 4th inning. They'll have first baseman Cody Hall, followed by second baseman Kyle Inslee and shortstop Brady Nicolette. They're 5, 6, 7 batters. Left-hander Colton Butler now with a 3-0 lead. First pitch to Hall, swung on, hit in the air to center field. Tyler Miller coming in, still coming in and making the grab for out number 1. Hall singled his first time up for the only Dallas Center Grimes hit.
Number 5, second baseman Kyle Inslee.
Second baseman Kyle Inslee stands in. He had to sacrifice his first time up. Indians have been hitting the ball hard tonight, and a critical 2-out hit by the freshman Will Schultz to bring in 2 runs in that last inning. Here's a swing of the first pitch. It's foul out of here to the right, strike 1. Joe Lancello, Coy Snickenberg with you on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network. Indians looking to cut the gap between themselves and Dallas Center Grimes to a half game in the Little Hawkeye Conference. 0-1 pitch outside, 1-1.
Count evens at 1-1. Inslee.
Jensko in left field, close to the line, so the Indians giving up a lot of room in left center. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Hensley, right-hand batter, stands back in the box. Butler's 1-2, hit high in the air. Into center field, Tyler Miller with a late break to the ball, but it'll be the second baseman coming into short right field, Cole Kraber, to make the grab for out number 2. Miller looked like he was going to have that ball, but then he started to come in and decided he didn't, and it was the second baseman Kraber coming to short right field to make the grab for the second out.
Yeah, it might have been tough for Tyler Miller to make that play. I don't know if you viewers can see it on the TV, but it looks like the sun's going to be right in his eyes right now.
And the first pitch from Butler to shortstop Brady Nicolette is strike 1. Nicolette grounded to third his first time up. Nicolette, right-hand batter, swing and a foul into the screen, 0-2.
Foul straight back, take count 0-2 on Brady Nicolette.
Yep. I'm certainly sure Butler's trying to work the 0-2 sit-down pitch right here.
This would be a quick inning, and every pitcher can use that. Curveball floats high, 1-2.
Didn't get the drop on it, but he pulled something out of his back pocket. He'd probably do it again right here as he's still leading the count.
Lefty to righty, the 1-2 just missed, 2-2. Went for the outside corner at the knees and missed, and not by much.
Yeah, very close call. I thought he got him, but I'm not the umpire.
The 1-2 swung on and fouled into the screen again. Count holds 1-2. There is a little activity now in the Oskaloosa bullpen.
Yeah,
right-hander Cole Kraber.
No, it's
hold on a sec.
It's a DCG player.
Oh, sorry. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, so that will end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for Dallas Center Grimes in the fourth. After 3.5, Oskaloosa 3, Dallas Center Grimes nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No-Coast Network.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
Quick check over the way from us here at Oskaloosa High School, the softball game. Oskaloosa and Dallas Center Grimes 1-1 in the fifth. The new rankings came out from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union today. Dallas Center Grimes softball team ranked 5th in Class 4A. Oskaloosa dropped out of the top 15 this week.
Yeah, the Indians are going through a little slump right now, so this will be a crucial game if they can get it tonight against a very, statewide talented team in DCG.
Designated hitter Cale Bollinger looks at the first pitch for strike 1. Cale grounded to first his first time up. Bollinger followed by the top of the order, right fielder Wyatt Creer and first baseman Ryan Yates. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Anderson had Bollinger fooled there, changing speeds on him. In the bullpen for Dallas Center Grimes is right-hander Max Crooks.
Yeah, well, you could tell it was almost coming because the last inning, the Indians were really starting to tee off on Anderson. So I'd assume, if he can finish this inning, he'll try and finish. But, if he can't, he'll get pulled. And I don't think he'll be entering onto the mound in the 5th inning.
Bollinger did throw a curve, or rather, Anderson did throw a curveball to Bollinger that caught the outside corner for strike 3. That's 4 strikeouts now for Garrett Anderson. Brings up the top of the order and Wyatt Creer. Swing of the first pitch, foul past first base coach Travis Miller for strike one. Wyatt had a single and scored in the last inning, the third inning, and that was starting the rally where the Indians got all three of their runs. Wyatt also struck out his first time up. Lefty to lefty. Curve missed outside 1-1.
Close call.
Career slightly open stance in the left-hand batter's box. 1-1 pitch, fastball missed inside 2-1.
Count goes 2-1 on Prairie.
Dallas Grimes outfield swung over to the left. But they're giving quite a bit of room, the foul lines on both sides. 2-1 pitch hit sharply to the second baseman. Ensley up with it on one hop. Throws the first in time for out number 2.
Yep, Wyatt had a nice hit right there, just in the wrong spot.
Now first baseman Ryan Yates stands in. Ryan with a ground out to short and a sacrifice his last time up, which got Creer to third, and again very instrumental in that 3-run rally for the Indians last inning. Ryan, 6'4", stands in the right-hand batter's box. Not much of a crouch. Looks at a off-speed pitch, just missed outside, ball one. Mustangs straight away in the outfield. Anderson's 1-0 pitch grounded toward second base, knocked down by the second baseman Ensley. His throw to first too late.
Ryan showcasing the legs right there as the second baseman was bobbling the ball.
And the second baseman was playing more toward first. He had a bit of a way to go to get to the ball, which was near the second base bag. And again, Ryan running well to get the hit. That's hit number 8 for the Indians. And now Coach Byron Payton comes out of the Dallas Grimes dugout on the third base side.
And I'll do it for Anderson tonight.
And we will see a pitching change as right-hander Max Crooks hops the fence to come into the ballgame. There may be some more changes, too, for Dallas Grimes. We'll tell you about those in a moment. We've got a pitching change in the bottom of the fourth inning. No runs for Oskaloosa, 2 outs, a runner on first, and the Indians leading Dallas Grimes 3-0. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Senior right-hander Max Crooks is the new pitcher for Dallas Grimes. As he was being hit for, or the pitcher was being hit for by the designated hitter, I would think that would still be the case. Crooks' 10th game of the year, all in relief, 2 wins, no losses with 2 saves. He's gone 14 1/3 innings, giving up 17 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned. He's walked 5 and struck out 21. Thing about this Dallas Grimes staff, they haven't walked all that many batters. Just 34 walks allowed in 130 innings. That's quite good. Now Tyler Miller, the center fielder, stands in for Oskaloosa. Ryan Yates, the runner, on first with 2 down, and the Indians up 3-0.
Yeah, this new pitcher's kind of got a Colton Butler type of build. as well to him.
Strong right-hander. And the first pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1.
Speed might be a little bit slower from that first pitch. But, yeah, he doesn't have much of a big step into his throw. It's kind of he just puts it up and goes all arm with it.
Fastball sails low and away, 2-0. Yates, the runner on first. He has not tried to steal a base all season. Not that surprising when you think that he pitches a lot for the Indians, so he's replaced by a courtesy runner. So how would he get the chance? The 2-0 from Crooks. In for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, he's got a... Yeah, the Indians could easily take advantage of his speed with his throws. The Indians have gone against top quality pitchers in this conference.
Ensley, the second baseman, playing near the bag. Here's a swing and a high fly ball in the center field. Stratton a couple of steps to his right. Now a step forward to make the grab and retire the side. Oskaloosa in the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. The Indians have stranded 6. After 4 innings, still Oskaloosa 3, Dallas Center Grimes nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
After 4 innings, Dallas Center Grimes, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Oskaloosa 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. Dallas Center Grimes come to bat on the top of the 5th. And they'll have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Catcher Cole Wessling, center fielder Chase Stratton, and left fielder Isaac Boley. Colton Butler, the left-hander, throws to the right-handed hitting Wessling for a strike. Wessling fouled the first, his first time up. Colton Butler's allowed just 1 hit. He's walked 3 and struck out 2. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. Again, the Indians came into this game trailing Dallas Center Grimes by a game and a half in the Hawkeye Conference. Here's swinging a ball hitting the center field. Travis Miller moving toward right center to make the grab for out number 1.
Yep, and as Joe said, you know, we're only a game behind, and the viewers might think DCG might not want this game a whole lot, but you know, with this tight of a conference, if the Indians take this win tonight, then that gives them the advantage for a potential tiebreaker down the line over DCG. So this game is a lot more important than you would think. It's a huge game for the Indians.
Chase Stratton, the center fielder, looks at a curve out that caught the outside corner. 0-1 now, a swing and a foul out of here to the left, 0-2. Stratton walked his first time up. Dallas Center Grimes again coming in with a 7-game winning streak. Stratton, the left-handed batter, against the left-hander Colton Butler. 0-2. Sailed outside, 1-2. Left fielder Isaac Boley on deck for Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, Colton Butler has just been continuing his control of this game up on the mound.
Fastball missed just high, 2-2.
He's that type of pitcher that teams don't like because when they think they got a shot, he can just shoot it right down.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stratton down on strikes for out number 2. And Butler's retired 5 in a row. That's his 3rd strikeout of the night. Brings up the top of the order and left fielder Isaac Boley, who has walked and grounded to short. Nice play by Will Schultz, getting the ground ball in front of the second base bag in the 3rd inning to make the play and retire Boley.
It's certainly gotten a lot chillier too tonight as the night's gone on.
It's actually clearing up a little bit. Here's a swing and a foul at the plate by Boley, strike 1. Coy was mentioning a tiebreaker. The Indians and Mustangs split their the previous 2 regular season meetings at a doubleheader June 5th in Dallas Center Grimes. So if the Indians hold on here, that would make it 2 out of 3. Curve misses outside, 1-1. Indians will have a long weekend. They don't play a game until next Monday. Here's a swing and a foul straight back. Count goes 1-2.
Yeah, and talking to players on this Indian teams, that's just huge for, you know, this team and this program, because it's been over a decade since the last time the Indians have clinched the Little Hawkeye Conference champions. So that's a big deal.
Pitch to Boley, just high, 2-2. Jensko in left field toward the line and deep. 2-2 pitch. Missed on the outside corner again, and the count goes full to Boley, with 3rd baseman Zach Beckman on deck. Butler from the stretch, payoff pitch, swung on, hit high in the air to left field. Jensko going back,
it's over,
and he will watch it go for a home run.
Joe, I'd say that ball went gonzo.
Boley with his 2nd home run of the season, run batted in number 8, and Dallas Center Grimes on the board, cutting the gap to 3-1.
Yeah,
and that cleared the fence right where the fence starts to get short, didn't it?
Yeah, he got a hold of that ball. He just teed off on it. Good hit by Boley.
Now the 3rd baseman, Zach Beckman, stands in. He has struck out and fouled to 3rd. Lefty batter against the lefty pitcher. Off-speed pitch, missed high, ball 1.
Gives a lot of life back into this DCG team that's been kind of, you know, a little bit quiet the past couple of innings. So big play energy level-wise.
And that's just the 2nd hit for the Mustangs this evening. 1-0.
Ooh.
Missed outside, 2-0.
Almost got the frame. North did. He's going to walk up to Colton.
Oskaloosa bullpen is quiet. Noah Van Veldhuizen pitched in both games yesterday at Grinnell, which the Indians split. And you wonder if it might be Cole Kraber's turn to pitch next. The 2-0. Just missed low and away. Missed low at the knees, 3-0.
Yeah, the boys have what the girls are missing right now pitching-wise, and that's just numbers and pitchers. You know, the softball team primarily just focuses on Faith and Haley, while, you know, half this team can basically pitch for the boys.
3-0 pitch called a strike. Here's a swing and a pop-up that will just clear the backstop for a foul ball out of play, and the count goes to 3-2 on Zach Beckman.
Yeah, watch your head down there in the section. Some smart people would have brought in their old mitt.
3-2 pitch popped in the air into center field. Miller started to go back, now a long run in, and he'll make the grab to retire the side.
Yeah, Beckman got underneath both those balls. Good play by Tyler, as he's now gotten 3 outs on the night.
Dallas Center Grimes get on the board, courtesy of the Isaac Boley-Soley home run. That was their only hit. Nobody left. After 4.5, Oskaloosa 3, Dallas Center Grimes 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Oskaloosa come to bat in the bottom of the 5th. The middle of their order coming up, pitcher Colton Butler, third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen, and second baseman Cole Kraber. Max Crook starting his first full inning of work. On the mound for Dallas Center Grimes, the right-hander deals, and it's strike one.
Pointed on the inside hip of Butler right there. That'd be a tough swing for him.
Colton has flied to left and singled and scored in his 2 trips. Righty to lefty, pitches low 1-1. Indians with all 3 of their runs in the 3rd inning. Dallas Center Grimes getting one in the top half of this 5th inning on the solo homer by Isaac Boley. Butler, strong left-handed batter. Looks at a curve that missed 2-1. More activity from Dallas Center Grimes in their bullpen. I believe that is right-hander Caleb Spence. The 2-1 to Butler. Looped into short right field. The second baseman couldn't hang on to it, and Butler is safe. Ensley, in his defense, was backpedaling as he was trying to catch that ball, and he wasn't able to hang on to it.
Colin Snicker's going to replace Butler on the bases. As Colin scored the 3rd inning. Good hit by Butler, though. That second baseman was playing deep as well, so the normal second baseman would have been up. It would have gone right over his head, so nice little blooper hit for Colton Butler.
I'm going to score that as a single because the standard for an error is whether it's ordinary. You would make the play with ordinary effort. Here's a bunt by Van Veldhuizen between first and the mound.
There you go.
Crooks' throw to first is wild, and it will go into the right field corner.
They're going to send Colin
Here
home.
is Butler around third, or Snicker around third. He throw to the plate, not in time. And on the play, Van Veldhuizen will go all the way to third, and it's 4-1 Oskaloosa.
Triple bunt, Noah Van Veldhuizen. You didn't think the big guy would do it, but showing up that he can sprint on airs. If he's got the room, he's going to go and race for it. Good play by Colin Snicker as well. Tough throw by the right fielder.
His throw was just in front of the home plate circle.
Yeah, if he was
a little bit up there, so that made it easier for Snicker to slide in.
Good effort by that catcher too, though. He was chasing Colin too, just half a foot off the tag.
Butler gets a base hit. Van Veldhuizen credit for a sacrifice, plus an error by the pitcher, Crooks, that allowed him to reach base and now get to third. Dallas Center Grimes now with the infield in and nobody out, and the first pitch is high and inside 1-1 to Cole Kraber, who has singled and struck out in 2 trips. First error of the night by either team. 4-1 Oskaloosa. Van Veldhuizen, the runner on third, nobody out. The 1-0 swinging through the hole on the right side for a base hit. Van Veldhuizen scores, and it's 5-1 Oskaloosa. So the Indians taking advantage of the error. Kraber with an RBI single, his 7th RBI of the season. Still nobody out. And this will bring up shortstop Will Schultz.
Kraber just kind of hit that ball a little bit late to, you know, go in between second and first. I don't think that first baseman was quite ready. That right fielder, honestly, could have made the throw, but lackadaisical by DCG. They got to try and find a way to get out of this inning with 0 outs and 2 runs scored.
Will Schultz with a bunt foul down the third base side for strike 1. Will with 2 singles and 2 trips. His last at bat was a 2-run single. That made it 3-0. Right now it's 5-1 Oskaloosa as the Indians bat in the bottom of the 5th.
Good way to kind of silence DCG's energy of the home run. Last at bat for DCG. Just the Indians take away all that energy. Kraber's going.
Pitch is outside. Throw to second is not in time. Kraber will have his 9th stolen base of the season in 11 attempts.
Yep, Kraber showcasing his speed right there. Long run from first to second. Now
so a 1-1 count on Will Schultz.
And you still got another runner in scoring position with 0 outs for DCG and showing bunt.
Pitcher's outside 2-1. The first baseman,
all the way up there,
Hall, when he saw Will started to make the bunt, he sprinted toward home plate, and the second baseman, Ensley, sprinted toward first base to cover.
First baseman wants to be a little bit careful, though. If that bunt goes past him, it's going to be
or even
play.
A swinging bunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Schultz with a bunt goes foul down the third base side, and the count evens 2-2.
Yep, we got some deuces right now, so Will's going to have to protect the plate. Play some defense on offense, if you know what I'm saying.
Catcher Charlie North on deck for the Indians. Kraber on second, nobody out. The Indians 2 runs in already here in the bottom of the 5th and a 5-1 lead. Crooks a long look at second. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Jammed him. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. First strikeout for Crooks and the first out for Dallas Center Grimes in the bottom of the 5th.
Yep, good at bat for Will. He advanced a runner to second, I think, by no, he was bunting, but, good at bat for Will. Just kind of pulled his head on that last swing.
Now catcher Charlie North, the freshman, struck out and grounded to third in his 2 trips. Crooks a look at second. Here's a swing and a ground ball slowly to the shortstop. Nicollet up with it, throws to first in time for out number 2. And on the play, Kraber will go to third.
Yeah, good arm by Brady Nicollet right there. He's got a cannon at short, so makes it tough for runners to try and make a play at first.
And a tough play for him also because Nicollet had started to move towards second to cover on a possible pickoff play, but then he had to go back into his normal spot. And now we see Carson Jensko, the left fielder who will bat for the DH, Cale Bollinger, and Bollinger was batting for Jensko anyway. So Jensko will, I don't know if this will be a re-entry situation later in the game or not, but Carson perfectly entitled to bat in this spot.
Yeah, Jensko hasn't gotten a lot of action out at right field, and now it's his first at bat, so hopefully he doesn't have cold toes and steps up to the plate as a freshman and make a solid play for the kid. I think
Carson,
this is debut start, so good for him.
Carson 0 for 1 as a batter. He scored twice as a courtesy runner and has 2 stolen bases and 3 tries as a courtesy runner. Crooks from the stretch.
Takes first pitch.
For a strike, 0-1. Bollinger had grounded to first and struck out in his 2 trips. Kraber, the runner on third. 2 down, bottom of the 5th. Oskaloosa up 5-1. Righty to righty. And Carson looks at a pitch at the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Right fielder Wyatt Creer on deck for the Indians.
Yeah, putting the young freshman in a tough situation to work his way out of here, going 0-2.
0-2 pitch, swung on, hit slowly to second. The second baseman, Inslee, up with it, throws to first in time for the out. The Indians add 2 more runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 1 runner left. The Indians have stranded 7. 5 complete. Oskaloosa 5, Dallas Center Grimes 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
The Indians have a new pitcher as they start the top of the 6th inning. Cole Kraber moving from second base to the mound. Starting pitcher Colton Butler will go from the mound to first base, and Ryan Yates will move from first base to second base. Colton Butler going 5 innings, giving up just 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and struck out 3, and Butler is in line to get the win. And Cole Kraber, the senior right-hander, making his 5th appearance of the season, all in relief. No wins or losses. He has 1 save. 5 2/3 innings. He's allowed 3 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned. He's walked 6 and struck out 5. Opponents batting .150 against him. Kraber with a good arm. Just a matter of throwing strikes.
Yep, and from the transition of the fields, head coach for DCG got his whole squad together out of the dugout. You know, probably a good pep talk to say, hey, you know, 5 runs is doable. 4 runs is doable. So let's just go in, you know, go pitch by pitch, and let's make it happen.
The first pitch to right fielder Bryce Jeremiah inside. Pitch 2 is outside. 2-0 the count to the right-handed batting Jeremiah.
Good pitch.
Back out the outside corner, 2-1. Jeremiah has flied to center and walked, officially 0 for 1. 2-1 pitch outside, 3-1. Indians have Wyatt Kerr in right field, playing toward the line for the right-handed batter, so plenty of room in right center. 3-1 pitch, in for a strike of the knees, 3-2.
Strike 2, taking the count to full.
Jensko in left also near the line. Kraber, the right-hander, works from the stretch, and a half swing. He held up, and it's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Just a little bit low pitch by Cole Kraber.
You could almost hear him put on the brakes the way Wile E. Coyote tries to put on the brakes before he goes off the cliff.
Oh, yeah.
That big screeching sound.
Oh, yeah, he about bit his lip right there, about swinging at that ball.
Now the first pitch to DH Logan Smith is a called strike. Smith flied to center and grounded to third, a fielder's choice, officially 0 for 2.
Yep, Smith's had a quiet night as well, not being on the mound, and DH-wise hasn't done a whole lot either for the D1 athlete, soon to be South Dakota State Jackrabbit baseball
They're going to have to
player.
wait for him a little bit because he's junior.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 the count to Smith.
Ooh.
And that one got away. It was high and directly over the head of Smith, and the count goes to 2-1.
I think that ball slipped because as Kraber was finished with this follow-through, the ball was about halfway through the pitching mound to the catchers. So that one slipped for sure.
And Coach Bill Allman comes out of the Oskaloosa dugout for a conference at the mound.
I think they're going to prepare a throw down at second. Just get them ready.
baseball team. Thank you.
Jeremiah, the runner at first, leading up the top of the sixth. Dallas Center Grimes trailing 5-1. They came into this game leading Oskaloosa by a game and a half in the Little Hawkeye Conference. They also came in with a 7-game winning streak. The 2-1.
Inside.
Fastball just missed 3-1. First baseman Cody Hall on deck for the Mustangs. The 3-1.
There you go.
Oh, they called that a strike, 3-2. That was right at the knees on the outside part of the plate.
I think the batter was agreeing with you too, Joe, on the call. Thought he might have got a walk.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, going after something on the outside part of the plate. Smith goes down on strikes. First strikeout for Cole Kraber. One down to the top of the sixth. This brings up first baseman Cody Hall, who has a single and a fly to center. Officially 1 for 2.
Yeah, good for Cole Kraber right there to win that at bat. Got Smith to chase something that he knew he shouldn't have done. So good play by the pitcher.
Righty to righty. Check swing. Called a strike. 0-1.
There you go. He's starting to warm up a little bit, getting some rhythm with his pitches.
Jeremiah with his lead at first. He's 4 of 4 as a base stealer.
Another
Next
good
pitch
one.
low, 1-1.
Ooh. Close. He's consistent with his spots right now. It's either low outside or right down the middle.
1-1 pitch. Low, 2-1. Good block by Charlie North. Indians deep in the outfield. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, grounded, foul to the left.
Ball to even the count at 2-2.
Count evens 2-2.
Like Joe pointed out earlier, it looks like number 17, Caleb Spence for the Mustangs, is in the pen right now warming his arm up. He's probably going to try and be the relief pitcher and try and save DCG for this game.
Their bullpen should be plenty fresh because both starting pitchers yesterday, Beckman and Smith, both went the distance. 2-2 pitch, swung on, grounded to third. Van Veldhuizen up with it. He'll throw to first in time for out number 2, and on the play, Jeremiah will go to second.
It looks like Ryan Yates put both hands on his head as he wanted Noah to flip it, as I saw. There was room for it, but good play by Noah just to secure the out. 2 outs now. All you got to do is make the catch or make the play up first, but that was a funny reaction by Ryan Yates right there. He wanted to turn 2.
The standard play is try to get the lead runner. Now second baseman Kyle Ensley stands in, swinging a miss, strike 1. Ensley with a sacrifice and a pop to second, his 2 trips, officially 0 for 1.
Yeah, but Noah's usually more comfortable at just throwing to his tall first baseman.
Not quite as tall first baseman in this case now with Colton Butler instead of Ryan Yates. Off-speed pitch. Nice shot on the inside corner for a strike, 0-2.
Got him. Good pitch by Cole Kraber. That's a tough one on the batter right there to swing at. He's got a very tight stance on the plate.
Next swing is popped up.
Kraber's calling it.
Comes off the mound, makes the grab in foul territory as the pitcher Kraber to retire the side. Dallas Center Grimes get a leadoff walk, nothing else. A runner left. They've stranded 5. After 5.5, Oskaloosa 5, Dallas Center Grimes 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Why is C First Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined C First because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
Right-hander Caleb Spence has come on to pitch for Dallas center Grimes, the Mustangs' third pitcher of the day. Spence, a junior, no wins or losses. He's got 2 saves. This will be his 6th game of the year, all in relief. In 4 innings, he has given up no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts.
In the bottom half of the 6th inning,
And his earned run average is, as you might expect, 0. So Spence becomes the 3rd pitcher of the day after Garrett Anderson goes 3 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. Max Crooks in an inning and a third gave up 2 runs, 1 of them earned. And the Indians now at the top of the order, and right fielder Wyatt Creer, who has singled and scored, struck out and grounded out. Right-hander to left-hander, and Wyatt looks at strike 1.
Yep, the Indians just got to be thinking right now let's add a couple more runs up on the scoreboard to make it really tough for DCG and try and secure this victory by using the bats.
Swing and a foul out of here to the left. Count goes 0-2. Dallas and Grimes will have the bottom third of their batting order coming up. Nicollet, Westling, and Stratton. Combined 0 for 5 with a walk tonight. Oh, 2 pitch to Creer. Inside, got away from the catcher, and the count goes 1-2. Second baseman Ryan Yates on deck, followed by center fielder Tyler Miller. Here in the bottom of the 6th for Oskaloosa, Indians with a 5-1 lead over conference leaders Dallas center Grimes.
Yeah, you get a quicker speed with this pitcher up, Spence.
Fastball missed inside 2-2.
Count evens at 2-2 for Creer.
Maybe the most heat we've seen from any of the Mustang pitchers tonight.
Yeah, he actually uses his whole body, and it all moves towards home plate. So,
swinging a slow grounder to second. The second baseman Ensley over to his left, throws to first in time for the out. 1 up and 1 down for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, this will be the most heat the Indians have seen tonight for sure. He's got probably the best pitching form that we've seen tonight.
And as a taller pitcher, too, I would say he's about 6'2", 6'3", maybe. Certainly he's got all that to work with him. Now Ryan Yates with a sacrifice, a single and a ground out. Officially 1 for 2, swing a ground ball slowly toward the shortstop. Nicollet has it, throws in time for out number 2.
Yates grounds out to the shortstop for the second out.
Nicollet doing well to move toward the bag to get that one. 2 up and 2 down quickly for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the 6th. Brings up center fielder Tyler Miller with a single, a fielder's choice to drive in a run, and a fly to center. So a 1 for 3 day for Tyler. He's now with 11 runs batted in on the year. Righty against righty. Miller looks at a pitch outside for ball 1. Jeremiah in right field, giving a lot of room in right, and he's in about a step or 2. Swung on, line foul to left. Count evens 1-1.
Yep, just got ahead of it a little bit. Tyler's had a very solid performance tonight, batting, but as well on the defensive end with 3 outs out in center field, really backing up whoever is pitching up there. Oh, 5, pardon me. So yeah, he's had a heck of a night out there in center field. That really
5 out of 18 outs. That's a good percentage.
Yeah, that's a majority.
The 1-1 pitch, low 2-1.
Yeah, between him and Noah, they've really stepped up defensively tonight.
Miller, right-hand batter. The 2-1. Tyler bluffed a bunt briefly. The pitch was outside, 3-1. Indians have not received a walk tonight. But that's typical of Dallas Center Grimes pitching. They haven't walked very many all season.
Mm-hmm. But you can also say the Indians have been they've been like batting hungry lately, so they're aggressive batters right now through this wins. Well, besides of last night, their winning streak they've been going on.
3-1 pitch called a strike, 3-2. Count goes full to Tyler Miller. 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Indians up 5-1. Payoff pitch, outside ball 4. So Miller with a 2-out walk. Brings up first baseman Colton Butler, who flied to left, singled twice. And his courtesy runner, Colin Snitker, has scored 2 runs. So Butler with a 2-3 night, looking to improve on that.
Question is, though, if he gets on base, will he be getting courtesy ran by Snitker? Or?
He can't, because he's a first baseman now, not a pitcher.
Yep, exactly.
First pitch is a fastball outside for ball 1. Spence got the first 2 batters out quickly here in the bottom of the 6th, but now he's walked Miller, and his first pitch is ball 1 to Colton Butler. Righty to lefty, here's a throw to first, and Tyler is back standing. The second baseman, Ensley, awfully close to second with a left-handed hitter up. That leaves a big hole. Here's the runner going. Pitches outside. It's bobbled by the catcher, Westling, and there's no throw. And Tyler Miller with a stolen base, his 12th of the season.
Yeah, Joe, I'm gonna take a guess that he kind of knew the sign was rolling in with the steal. 'Cause now he's he's still playing close towards second.
Kind of odd for defensive setup for a lefty hitter. Miller at second, the 2-0 count to Butler. In for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, Butler's last at bat was right to where he was standing at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing
now
deep
Ensley
as well.
moving a couple of steps more toward first, but he's back on the grass.
Mm-hmm.
(5-1) Oskaloosa, bottom of the 6th. The 2-1. Swung on, hit in the air to center field. The center fielder didn't maybe get the best read on that one, but he's able to find the ball. Chase Stratton is for the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits. 1 walk, no errors, 1 left. The Indians have stranded 8. We go to the top of the 7th. Oskaloosa 5, Dallas Center Grimes 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Dallas Center Grimes with their last at bat here in the top of the 7th as they trail Oskaloosa 5-1. Shortstop Brady Nicolette to lead off. He has grounded to third and struck out. First time he is facing Cole Kraber on the mound. Kraber the right-hander to the right-handed batting Nicolette. Looks at strike 1. Dallas Center Grimes a run on 2 hits, 1 error. Oskaloosa 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. And the 1-0 pitch, or the 1 strike pitch sailed high. Nicolette had duck out of the way of that one, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a foul out of play to the left. Count goes 1-2.
Takes the count 1-2. Nicolette.
Indians 3 outs away from snapping Dallas Center Grimes' 7-game winning streak, and moving to within a half game of first place in the Little Hawkeye Conference. 1-2 pitches high, 2-2.
2-2.
Kraber works quickly. Out of the stretch, the 2-2. Swung on and popped high to the left. Van Veldhuizen looking for it, then lost it, and it was well out of the way anyway.
And I was like, I give up. I can't find it anymore.
Might have got lost in the lights.
Yep.
But that was well out of reach, and the count is now 2-2.
Yeah, if he would have kept chasing it, he would have flipped over the fence. So 2-2. Kraber's battling up on the mound right now with this batter, Nicolette, I think. So let's see what goes on right here.
Strike 3 call. Took a little something off it.
Sat him
right down Main Street.
Good pitch by Kraber.
Kraber's second strikeout. 1 down on the top of the 7th. Brings up catcher Cole Wessling, who has fouled out to first and fly to center.
Yeah, tough call. Making the umpire make a tough call right there with a low pitch right at the knees.
First pitch to Wessling is outside and low ball 1. Oskaloosa 3 runs in the 3rd. Dallas Center Grimes 1 in the 5th. Then Oskaloosa back with 2 more in their half of the 5th. That's where we are now, 5-1. In the top of the 7th. Swung on a ground ball, foul, or just fair, down the third baseline.
He's going to go 2.
Wessling will hold up at first.
Hold up.
He may have not been sure if that was a fair ball or not.
Noah about got the snag on the play at third. Just didn't get his glove quite underneath it. That was right to Noah.
It was a hard hit ball, just the third base hit of the night for Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, you have to have quick reaction to make that play.
Brings up the center fielder Chase Stratton, a left-handed hitter. He has walked and struck out. Runner goes, pitch is bunted, foul out of here to the left, strike 1. And they did not put a courtesy runner in for Wessling. No, they didn't. Strange. Even if you're down 4 runs in the top of the 7th. Kraber's 0-1 to Stratton. Stratton bunts it high in the air, but backwards and foul. It's strike 2.
Now, as a pitcher and catcher right here, with the 0-2 count, Kraber's going to look to throw something a little bit different than fastballs. Now you got the courtesy runner, Joe. But you got to be careful with these, non-ideal pitches, because you don't want to get a base runner a free base by a pass ball right here.
Caden Grimes is the courtesy runner at first. B. Nystrom, his dad's the school superintendent. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Oskaloosa 1 out away from a win. Brings up the leadoff hitter Isaac Boley, who accounted for the only Dallas Center Grimes run with a solo homer his last time up in the 5th inning. He's also got a walk, and he's grounded to short. Grimes will lead off first. Indians out holding with the runner there. Runner goes. Pitches low, ball 1. The Indians don't even try to make a throw.
Smart play by the freshman catcher, Charlie North, just eating it, not trying to force a bad situation. Just 1 out away.
And the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1.
These batters are having a tough time right now making contact with Kraber's balls. Cole's doing a good job at putting them in different spots.
Time called by Boley at the plate. Dallas Center Grimes down to their last out. Grimes is on second. 2 down. Kraber's 1-1 to Boley. And time called the plate again. Too much dramatic pausing for the umpire's taste.
Trying to ice Kraber possibly.
The 1-1 swung on, grounded past the mound, up the middle for a base hit.
They're gonna send
Grimes is around third. He will come in to score, and that makes it a 5-2 game. Isaac Boley with an RBI single, his 9th RBI of the season, and that makes it a 5-2 game. Still 2 out, and a runner on first. The tying run now in the on-deck circle, setting up a potential save now. Now Beckman, the left-handed batter, struck out, fouled out, and flied out. This one's hit high in the air to the right side, but it's out of play for strike 1.
Gave him the swing away call. When you're on the losing end with only 2 outs, you got to start, you know, going for aggressive moves, and that's what the Mustangs are trying to attempt right now. And you just got to get 1 more out.
Runner goes from first, pitches high, and again Charlie North not going to make a throw, so Boley will reach second. On what I think that would be properly called defensive indifference.
Just got to get it at 1.
And the count now 1-1 or 2-1 to Beckman. Again, Dallas and Grimes down to their last out. The 2-1, high 3-1. Right fielder Bryce Jermeyer on deck, hoping to get a chance to hit here in the top of the 7th. The 2-1, swung on, grounded, foul down the first base line.
Kraber's trying to work him way back into the count. So now we got a full count. Potential last pitch on its way.
Beckman, the lefty hitter, against the right-hander Cole Kraber. Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4. So this brings the tying run to the plate now for Dallas Center Grimes with 2 out in the top of the 7th.
Bryce Jermeyer, the right fielder.
For the Indians, they just don't got to be too worried.
And there's going to be a pinch runner coming for Dallas Center Grimes, and Oskaloosa coach Bill Allman comes out of the dugout, and he will make a pitching change. Wyatt Creer is going to come in from right field to pitch. And Colt Kraber is going to move to right field. We'll take a break with the pitching change. Dallas Center Grimes with runners on first and second. Runners on first and second, 1 run in, 2 outs, and Dallas Center Grimes trailing Oskaloosa 5-2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Coming on to pitch for Oskaloosa is left-hander Wyatt Creer. He is making his 7th appearance of the season. He's had 1 start, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 save, and an earned run average of 5.44. In 9 innings, he's given up 6 hits, 7 walks, and 11 strikeouts. Opposing batters hitting .194 against him. Now the right-hand batting Bryce Jeremiah stands in, and the first pitch is a fastball, missed inside, ball one. Cole Kraber going an inning and 2/3. He gave up 2 hits, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And here's a foul out of here to the right, 1-1.
Bryce Jeremiah.
Kraber has given up 1 run. He is responsible for Boley at second and pinch runner Todd Ice at first. The 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left center field. Tyler Miller moving to his left. He'll have it, and the Indians win.
And Jeremiah flies out to center field.
Greer gets the save. And the Indians snap Dallas center Grimes' 7-game winning streak. Dallas center Grimes
in the last column for the conference.
In the 7th, they get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. The final, Dallas center Oskaloosa 5, Dallas center Grimes 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Light and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing health care and healing services with Christian compassion.
With Coy Snakenberg, Joe Lancello with you from Oskaloosa High School, where the Indians have defeated Dallas Center Grimes by a score of 5-2. The Indians improved to 9-4 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Dallas Center Grimes will drop to 9-3, so the Indians within a half game of the conference lead.
Yeah, Joe, as you said, down half a game to DCG. You know, we still got a long season left. We're just 3 games over halfway done through the season, so we still got plenty of ball games left. And now, you know, winning the series over DC 2-1, we now have that tiebreaker. I want to say tonight we had a great performance defensively with Tyler Miller and Noah Van Veldhuizen helping out the pitchers secure them outs. I think they totaled around 11 of the outs for the Indians, somewhere along there. And also,
Tyler Miller had 6 putouts. Noah with 1 putout, and let me see, 2 assists on ground balls.
All right, so yeah, those 2 really held up their own defensively to make sure the Indians wouldn't allow DCG any breathing room in this game. And also, my play of the game would have to be the crucial 2-out hit by Will Schultz to run in 2 scores to go up 3-0 against DCG late in the 3rd. So That's my play of the game. Will Schultz has got it. And little scoreboard update for the Indian softball ladies. They won 2-1 with Sophia Dykstra hitting the walk-off single for the Lady Indians. So huge game for Coach Jay Harms and the Lady Indians, as they've been a little bit on the struggle side lately, and so hopefully we can get a win streak rolling with them. But great night for Indians, boys and girls. The Indians beat the best team in the conference record-wise right now, so, you know, got bright things for the future season.
And the Indians softball team now with 4 straight wins, courtesy of that. They're off until Monday when they take on Newton in a doubleheader here at home, and that'll be our next Indians sports broadcast on Monday night on KBOE FM. Totals again here: Dallas Center Grimes 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7. Oskaloosa 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. The Indians stranded 8. The winning pitcher, Colton Butler, he's 4-1 on the season. He went 5 innings, giving up 2 hits, a run, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. The save went to Wyatt Creer, who got the final out of the game. And that's Wyatt's second save of the year. Colton Butler pitching an inning and 2/3 in there as well. He gave up 1 run, walked 2, and struck out 3. The losing pitcher, Garrett Anderson, the starter for Dallas Center Grimes, he went 3 2/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 3 runs, all earned. No walks, 4 strikeouts. Anderson now 4-3 on the year. The Indians got things going in the 3rd inning. Tyler Miller bringing in the first run of the game as Dallas Center Grimes tried to make a play at the plate on Wyatt Creer running from 3rd, but the throw home was off the mark. That gave the Indians a lead. And then a few hitters later, Will Schultz with a 2-run single to make it 3-0 in favor of the Indians after 3 innings. Dallas Center Grimes got on the board in the 5th. The solo homer by left fielder Isaac Boley, his 2nd of the season. The Indians came back in the 5th with 2 more of their own. Colton Butler led off with an infield single. Noah Van Veldhuizen bunted him over to 2nd, but the pitcher, Max Crooks, threw the ball wildly to first base. That allowed Butler to, or rather his courtesy runner, Colin Snitker, to score all the way from 1st, and Van Veldhuizen would get to 3rd. And then Cole Kraber, the next batter, with an RBI single to make it a 5-1 lead in favor of Oskaloosa. Dallas Center Grimes got a run in the top of the 7th. After a leadoff single, defensive indifference let Colt Westland go to 2nd. Then there was a strikeout, and then a single by Isaac Boley, his 2nd hit of the game, brought in the courtesy runner Grimes to make it 5-2, and that is how the game ended. Dallas Center Grimes did threaten, though. After the Boley single, there was a walk to put runners at 1st and 2nd. Then Wyatt Creer moved from right field to the mound and retired Bryce Jermeyer on a fly to center to end the ball game. Dallas Center Grimes' 7-game winning streak comes to an end. They are now 15-7 overall and 9-3 in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Oskaloosa 13-5 overall and 9-4 in the conference. Indians are off until Monday night when they host Newton in a doubleheader. We will have the softball doubleheader on Monday night with Newton. And our next Oskaloosa baseball broadcast will be a week from tomorrow, next week Friday night, when the Indians play a doubleheader at Pella. And just a reminder that tomorrow night in our sister station, KMZN, AM and FM, we will have our game of the week. High school baseball with Sigourney at Kyoto, which should be a pretty good matchup. Eric Zamora will have that for you. Pregame at 5:45 and the first pitch from Kyoto at 6 o'clock. And we invite you to join us for that. That is going to do it for us from Oskaloosa High School. Titus, who's back at Mission Control tonight? Kenny Jones. Thanks to Kenny Jones back at Mission Control, running the commercials and everything. Thanks to Titus Lutzring and our Oskaloosa video production crew, handling the video feed tonight. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. For Coy Snakenberg, I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here tonight: Oskaloosa 5 and Dallas Center Grimes 2. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians Baseball on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Bank Iowa, Clow Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Pella Printing, Robert Ald Investments, Malcolm Lumber, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Certified Pest Control, Community First Credit Union, Fred's Muffler Shop, Hawkeye Real Estate, Pella Regional Health Center, Edward Jones Investments, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Mahaska Drug, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Lighton State Bank, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, and the Rock Island Tap. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.